Hey guys, welcome back to another clip of Schach-manuel-lernen. Today we're back in business, like daily routine with the Swiss team national championship. So I had the black pieces, we had a home game against our local rivalry, the Chess Club Bern. And I played the Sicilian opening, he played Alapin, and then knight to d5, and after c4, it's kind of not the main line, but there exists two moves, like knight to b4, a3, and then knight to c6, for instance. But I remembered about the line, knight to b6, knight to c3, and then, here I played d6, capture, capture, d4, and objectively, it's a bit better when I capture on d4, but here I wasn't not so sure by some lines, like for instance like that, and then queen e4, f5, and e4. But apparently it's good because I'm winning space in the center, and this bishop here is blocked as well. Let's say if we go to e3, then I can play queen e7, and then this bishop is blocked. So it's a bit a mix of both. If he would have captured with the knight, then bishop e5 would be the idea. Something like that. Just for showing quickly. I still didn't really like it. It was a wrong evaluation for me. I just decided short castle, and after bishop e3, capture, capture. Now I need to be always careful with the idea of c5. I played bishop e7, knight to b5, and here I really dislike my position, to be honest, because it's always an idea of capturing. I can't capture with the rook because of the weak pawn structure. Sometimes he has some idea to go there, and also sometimes maybe capturing here and then eventually capture on b6. So I played bishop d7, bishop e2, a6, and after he went back to d4, I could play knight c6, and I was like, okay, the worst is over. And then he played a bit, not really ambitious, because he just trade off everything, and well, it's just an equal position. Knight to a4, I want to trade my knight because this knight was always a bit misplaced. So capture, b3, I went back. Bishop c5, g3, f6, with the idea to activate the king and also to push e5. Bishop e7, I was like, okay, I trade. King f7, rook d8, he traded, and he told me after the game, which I understood a bit, that he wanted to play 3 against 2, which is a bit better for white, but he could have played it much more active. King f1, e5, b4, and b4 surprised me because now I have quite a nice counter move with bishop e7. The idea is that this pawn is pinned on b4, and if you play c5, for instance, which happened in the game, I could have played a wonderful move like bishop b5, but it took me a while also with computer why it's winning, especially you give yourself an isolated double pawn. But apparently, because they are on white and they stop all 3 pawns, it's good, and the king is just very fast. So the variation is this, and then I'm able to push here for the win, basically. But okay, I didn't see that in the game. I played bishop d5. And after bishop d1, there's a small trick. Let's say if I capture this pawn immediately, he can play bishop f3, and then he will re-win the pawn. So I need to be a bit careful with that. That's why I played first king e6. Because after now, the same variation, I can retreat the bishop, and then after capture, I win a pawn. So bishop b3 captured, and here I was pretty confident that this has to be good for me at least, if not winning. Then I played f5, and here we were by move 33, so we were a bit in time trouble, and here I decided for the wrong plan actually. I just should have played e4 in this position. Yeah, like he can't capture because then my king is too active. And well, I just go quickly through a couple of variations. After g4, I can capture, and then I play h4, and it's also winning. Let's say if he plays h4, I can play f4. Yeah, if he captures here, I can capture here. If he captures here, I recapture, so everything is winning. But in the game I played h4 because I thought, okay, he will play g4, and then I play e4. But then the difference now is that one pawn is blocked on black, and yeah, I told that to myself in the game, I shouldn't do that, but then I still did it, so yeah. But I thought this time is an exception that I win it, but yeah, not really. So bishop c3, then I played, I captured, and then I thought this is winning. Like I was convinced this is winning. He played bishop b2, bishop f4, bishop c3, bishop g3, then bishop b2. I repeated a couple of moves, then I went with king to d5. He went back with bishop, like maybe try something with a5. Yeah, and king d3, then I gave a check, and well, here I repeated moves because I didn't see any progress. The problem is after stuff like that, he can probably just capture and play. Well, he can just capture the pawn. So this is that, and well, I can give here a check, then he will go back and I can capture here. But then suddenly, like, he just has the double pawn up anymore, and yeah, there's no really chance of winning this. So that's why I repeated the moves, and I was really disappointed because I knew it was winning at some point, and yeah, it was winning, and yeah, that's why a missed opportunity. Like my opponent was same rating like I, more or less, and yeah, I guess it was really here that I thought after this, I was convinced it's winning, but the problem is the king just stays here, and I can never go here because he gives a bishop check either from here or from here, and then I lose my bishop. And yeah, if I move my bishop, he can go to this diagonal that I can't infiltrate, so yeah, there was no winning way here. I missed it before when I played h4, that was the crucial moment. So yeah, I made a draw. We lost as a squad, but yeah, I should have just won the game. So yeah, I hope you do it a bit better in your own games, and I wish you still a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your own chess games and the weather, stay healthy, and see you soon, guys.